Sorry, y'all. It's one of them days, man. It's been one of them weeks.
One of them days.
I'm really. This is like y'all in real time trying to see me. Like, I can imagine like being an actor and like really going through shit in your personal life, and you really got to go into work and act like a totally different person.
Oh no, I don't give a fuck.
I'm not feeling it today, y'all.
Come make this
so
money.
whatever y'all see from me is like manufactured.
Hey man, ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I could tell you on it. That's why everybody's been like,
It's manufactured.
It's crazy, insanely quiet because it's like,
But it's like,
nothing
And it's making me nervous because I'm like, yeah, come on, man. What
we
you
good.
doing?
It's like, am I a good actor? Let's see.
Oh, wow.
No, you're horrible.
No, let's see. Let's see though. Like, cause like, lights, camera, action. The fuck? You know what I'm saying?
Nah, stop.
I'm doing
nigga.
good?
Stop, nigga. Don't
It's
do
better
that.
now. I see teeth because before I did.
Something's wrong when
Y'all
you don't
wild,
see
bro.
teeth.
Yes. For you, yes.
Oh, wow.
What's some of the signs that I'm upset? Come on, let's talk about our friends. Like, let's dig into our friends right quick.
Oh, you don't say anything at all.
Yeah.
Oh,
You don't say nothing.
real quiet.
You like, you get real short with your answers.
You got like a face. You get a certain face on. Yeah.
And you'll be like,
I think that's better than, you know.
I can't be no director on no set. That's why I don't want to produce, man. I just want to be talent so fucking bad.
I'd rather produce. I like to
I'd rather
produce.
produce.
Yeah.
Me
I'd rather
too.
produce than be
Me
talent.
too.
Talent
I like
requires
talent
a lot
and
more,
produce,
to be
yeah.
honest.
Me too.
Or at least let me just have one job. I think that's what
Okay,
it is.
you wear
I want to
three
just
hats.
do one thing
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to
that.
direct.
and
but I
focus on that
produce.
one.
Yeah, you was very still, very don't say. It was almost like you sent the message like, don't nobody do shit. Like,
No, that's not it. Not that. It's just like
nobody
fuck.
better not make not one mistake. That's why you was like, who chewing gum? I was like, let me hurry and swallow my gum.
She said, "Oh."
oh, you swallowed it. Oh.
I definitely
Y'all
swallowed
niggas.
it. I was like,
And then said no. Niggas be lying, man.
no, I did. I said.
Oh, I thought you said no.
No.
They said both
She
of
said
them.
she had
And she
gum,
didn't say
and
nothing.
No, I did.
They both said
See
they
how
were chewing
bad you
gum.
was? You didn't even hear her. She
No,
was
no,
like,
no.
I'm chewing gum, and I said, and I
They
have
said they
gum
both.
too.
Yeah.
When you heard they both said,
I heard
ain't
both
nothing.
say
We
it.
looked dead at you and said,
That's how
I
mad
saw
the
y'all
nigga
look
is.
dead at me,
And that's why I
she
said,
said
you can hear
no.
my gum. I was like, you can hear it?
She said that.
I heard that part,
and then I said,
but you didn't say nothing before that. You was just like,
Because I was
we
and
all
then I'm
got
like,
quiet.
Well, no, because I was
it's
like,
you.
I heard
And I
both
said,
of them.
it's you.
And I was like, I literally was like, well, I have gum too.
See, when I'm upset, I just want to get technical about everything, too. I want to really get to the root of shit.
No, you didn't hear nothing. You were so furious, you wasn't hearing
yeah,
nothing.
because I've been
Like,
chewing this whole
Because I
time
don't
and you
hear
don't even
nothing.
hear
I
no more.
don't see nothing. All right, man. Background for niggas. We got an expiration date. I don't care anymore. Listen, we came in here, and Kevin come in here all the time with fucking coffee.
That
Why does
wasn't
he
me.
come in here with coffee?
What?
Who's coffee?
That's
was it?
not my
That wasn't
fault.
his. It
was
was
my
her.
Look at this about the loud nigga. Say
Aw.
sorry, nigga. Say sorry.
I'm sorry, man. Dap me
Okay.
up.
Go ahead.
It was her coffee
Continue.
that she made for her.
Wait, what?
She made coffee for Sadia.
for me.
I love when niggas be wrong, but
And I didn't even knock it
Rewind it back.
over.
Yeah.
I'm cool with being wrong.
It was just a bad situation. I mean, the likelihood is we eating here, the coffee and all of that is being provided. The likelihood is it could be accidentally spilled.
yeah.
It
Accidents
sucks
happen.
because we never had that problem before. We never spilled nothing. But I mean,
The people don't want to hear this shit. I don't think the people want to hear this shit. They want us to get to that rah-rah shit. They don't want
I ain't got no rah-rah.
Yeah, I don't
I
rah-rah.
ain't got no rah-rah.
I like
Rah-rah.
rah-rah shit. Yeah.
All right, man.
Ain't that what
let's get
niggas
to
in
the
New York
pod.
say? No, they say that. I don't know.
Rah-rah shit.
Yeah, I think that's what they say. I don't know.
I thought that was an Atlanta thing. It's a New York thing.
I'm like, I don't know.
I thought that was
a
an
New York
Atlanta thing.
A Midwest thing, something? No.
I swear, when I've always heard like rah rah, I've always heard that from like Atlanta folks.
And you know what? Let me apologize to you guys, because I will admit, this whole thing right here, this is like the straw on the camel's back. And I really apologize to you guys. Accountability for you niggas that don't know what that is. I'm sorry, y'all. Kev, dap me up again. Mayhrenate, dap me up. Welcome. You be flying up in here. Sorry, dap me up. Hey, listen, it's been such a hard week for me.
Your knuckles a little ashy. Go ahead.
Ooh, they're not ashy. It's
Nah,
it's
I got it. It was right here. I was rubbing some more oil on it. Making sure you're moisturized.
Appreciate it.
What just happened?
Okay, catch a break.
It's
Can't
called redirect.
I
Good
can't
job.
catch a break.
Yeah, every episode he's slipping some kind of way. That's crazy. On your own show.
I can't catch a break.
Let me make sure.
You whooping upside our heads
I
for
don't want
boy.
to do this shit. All right, y'all. So episode 216, and I do apologize. Last episode, I think I remember saying it being 214, and we was like definitely at 215. Listen, with our recording schedule now, it is all over the place. For my loyal listeners, sorry for my attitude today. Let's get into it. Let's do independent music, of course. This is called You on You, Chastity. Let me spell it for y'all, because of course everybody that I play got interesting names, and it's not just Chastity, it's Chastity. Chastity. If you need to find her, what you need to be. You on You.
I do my best to try and love you.
Episode 216. If you in your car, if you at work, turn this shit up, turn it up, turn it up, turn it up.
Who do you think that I am, baby? You got me doing all this crying. You wanna go there, yeah. I could pull a you, oh you, yeah. What you gonna do when the joke's on you?
What are you gonna do when the joke's on you?
What you gonna do, pull a you on you?
Ooh, I like that right there. I like that. You gonna pull a you on you? Ah.
'Cause I don't wanna go there. Please don't make me go there with you. What you gonna do when I pull a you on you?
Then I'm gonna switch it up. Switch it up. We going into another vibe. Hey. Ooh, this one's called Risky. Another interesting name. Make sure you guys listen. His name is Brick, but it is spelled B.R.K. Look at
Action,
Cam.
niggas, man. Come on, man. Yeah. Nobody care about can't find y'all shit, bro. Come on, man.
I never can find the song ever. I have never found that one
I feel like
song.
these niggas be jamming, and I do not know how to find them.
We real independent. You
Juwan,
gonna
the
stay
only person I
independent.
know how to find.
Exactly. Y'all got good music though, but goddamn.
And it's funny. Listen, man, these independent niggas. Let me tell you about these independent niggas. These independent niggas is working. Do y'all hear these? The level of production. This ain't no
it's great.
YouTube type
Quality.
beat that I just
No.
ripped off the internet. Nah, I got niggas that's got talent, that's really producing records, instrumentation. Man, listen.
I'm trying to get my name out there. No,
You know what I'm saying?
Not that name.
Listen, man.
Oh no, y'all music are great. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. Trying to put niggas on before we get out of here. Y'all niggas gonna get some good music before we get done with this. Hey.
My only critique is the names, bro. I know y'all trying to be.
He said, we know y'all trying to be different. Dare to be different, but
This is too different for me. Be different in your music, not your name.
let me intro this shit, man. Welcome to the What's in My Bag podcast. It is me, your host, Louis B. I am joined by the gang.
All right, now you know me.
All right,
water
that's
open
it.
now.
Yeah, man, we press for time now. All right, so who do I even want to start off with? Who am I starting off with? Kevin, speak to him, my guy.
What up, fellas? How you doing, ladies?
Sadia, speak to him, my gal.
What's up? What's up?
Special guest. You just gonna keep coming up in here, and we just gonna keep loving it. Mayhrenate, speak to him, my gal.
What's going on? What's goody?
All right, episode 216 of the What's in My Bag podcast. As I like to start each and every. Did anybody see the blue bag today? Y'all didn't see it.
The little small one.
Yeah,
It's probably in one of the
It
other
might
bags,
be.
but I didn't
Might
see
be
it.
in there, but no, I didn't see it.
it's all right.
Don't even worry about it.
Don't worry about it. All right, so episode 216 of the What's in My Bag podcast. As I like to start each and every show, instead of asking y'all the same mundane shit, how you doing? How was your weeks? Yeah, man, I want to know all that same shit, but we brand it, and I ask you what's in your bag. So, Kev, I'll start with you. What's been in your bag? You've been having some people turn you around. Hey, Kev, I saw you on TV. Hey, man.
Nah.
You was that nigga in the tank top and the white beater.
Why you
beating wives?
Why you playing? Yes, but that's not. I mean, but I, that's just the work. So I mean, I can't complain about it. But it ain't. I don't look at it like that. But yes, other than that, it's just been work. It's been real smooth. Same thing, same old thing.
Well, nah.
Ain't
So
got
when
much.
somebody say they notice you, like how does that go?
Like one day, I shit you not. One day I was just chilling. And this girl comes in the door and she's talking to this guy and she said, "Ooh,
Wait, while you're at work?
yeah."
Oh,
She's
wow.
like, "Ooh, I saw you." I'm like, "What do you mean you saw me?" She was like, "Yeah. I saw you on the show last night with Kevin Hart." I said, "Yes, man, that's me." And then that's it. I don't say nothing outside of that. Like that's it. Like, I don't.
How did it make you feel inside?
It scared me at first.
Wait,
Cause she,
say, is she the IRS? She needs some money.
Because she was talking with the guy, and then as soon as she walked in, ooh, and then the guy, the personal trainer that I work with, I guess I had told him I was doing the show, and I don't know if either he just kind of like, oh, whatever. And then he sent me a video. He was like, I was watching this with my daughter. This came up, bro.
Nigga said, I forgot you told me.
Yeah, I didn't know it was the name of the show. I don't think he told me. But yeah, people ask or whatever. People I work with, they'll watch it or whatever. And then that's be it. I don't tell them nothing. I really like the show, so when I talk about the show, I just talk about the show. I don't talk about. I mean, you can see my part, and then that's it. I just like the show all around.
It must suck to be a part of like films that you don't like. Like I wish people would talk about that, but they can't because that check gotta clear.
I'm gonna be honest. I've been be honest with you. I always felt like this is interesting. I always felt like once you get paid for something, just shut up. I'd be the type of individual that you let the audience discuss that. I never thought that other artists should talk about other artists. And especially if you're in that industry, you just let the audience talk about that. I would never say if I sold something, if I was in something, I got paid for something, because it's not just about you, it's about other people around you, other people that worked hard, and especially if you got paid nice for it. I'm always just
Man, I be talking about them niggas all the time. I know that
don't.
nigga didn't work hard.
I know
that nigga didn't go home and practice.
No. I'm talking about motherfuckers that's like behind the scenes and build sets and stuff. I'm talking about those individuals. I'm talking about that.
Oh,
like,
okay.
for sure.
I'm talking.
Okay,
No,
okay.
man, I just would.
Yeah, no, I
Shit,
get
they
that.
get the first respect anyway. They should be
Absolutely.
the ones. You meet all them niggas.
You ain't
Them
like
the ones
you
make
just
you
didn't
look
like
good.
Mm-hmm.
They'll have them tracks showing.
Yeah. That I'm saying,
Hey, little Tubi movie.
Yeah.
Would y'all do a Tubi movie?
If the money was right.
If the script was okay,
Ain't no money in
The money is never right.
I'm
Ain't
gonna
no
say
money.
if the
But you know,
script was okay,
I went to school
I would
for-
do it for fun.
yeah,
If it was like because the money is whatever, like you said, it's Tubi. But if it was like something
Yeah.
fun to do,
Yeah.
and it
definitely
wasn't
would.
like embarrassing like the stuff that we're normally used to seeing like on Twitter, them clips that look like, oh my god,
I
do it.
would. Yeah,
I'm
I
at the
would.
point now where you got to at least pay me what I'm missing at work.
Absolutely. Plus,
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't know about plus, but yeah, you might get a little more than me. But
No,
now
I'm
you're
saying
gonna have to pay me what I'm missing at work at this point.
So like, if none of the people that were like production wise involved with School of Rock came to you and was like, "Yo, Mayhrenate, we trying to get we trying to get everybody together. Like School of Rock the remix. Jack Black will not be in this. You gonna be?
What are we doing? Really? They shouldn't even reach
You
out.
wouldn't do that?
Without,
Hell no.
No.
What the fuck?
Without
I mean,
him,
Jack ain't gonna be there.
if Jack is not in it, it's not happening.
It ain't no
I mean,
School
I
of
get
Rock.
that, but I mean,
That's
like
School of
them, some of
Blue.
your homies though. I would. Okay, so me personally, I would do it like if the homies, but if it was somebody like randomly that I don't know, nah, I'm not coming.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. You saying if it was somebody random?
Oh
No,
yeah,
he said-
like Tubi production type niggas.
That's what I'm saying.
I thought you
School
said
of
the
Rock
rest
the
of the-
remix
Yeah, the way you said
without
it, I
studio
thought it was like
approval.
his
I thought it
friend,
was.
like
No.
the
I thought it was the
people.
rest of the younger
Yeah,
cast. I thought it was the
that's
rest
what
of the
I
class.
thought. That's
nah.
what I thought.
Yeah, we
Oh.
trying to round up all them niggas and trying to get the same vibe, but
Just
without Jack.
That's not gonna happen.
And just without like all of them production niggas, you got
I get
Tubi
it.
production niggas trying to make School of Rock the remix.
Yes.
Oh,
It's not happening.
I thought we was talking about a big budget sequel with just the younger cast. And then-
School of Rock paper scissors.
Yeah, it's not the same, and it don't matter who's doing it. If
I
Jack's
mean,
not in it, it's not gonna happen.
It could be pushed to the bottom of the barrel on Tubi. I mean, a Peacock or something, and then get that pay. And it is what it is. Like I'm a firm believer in if something comes out, a sequel or something that comes out, I don't think it necessarily taints like the what you call the lore of the first one. That's me. But I get
See,
that
I
pay
feel
when
like
go
it
on
can't,
business.
I will say only because School of Rock has had such a cult following.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not done right with everyone in it, it's just not going to happen. I feel like for that specifically, but there are some sequels where, like you said, it doesn't taint like the first one or something. If it went like completely left, I feel like they have that amazing idea and it has nothing to do with, you know, like what was in the first movie for me to be like, okay, I'm interested. Other than that,
But now I agree with what you're saying for your
because I
particular.
just
like y'all real lucky Big Mama's House 1 was so good that we just forgot about 2 and 3 because that was an embarrassment to the culture. But we'll keep it moving.
You ain't like 2?
Hell no. Don't go around no white families.
I like
Don't integrate the movie.
I like.
What was the one with the college?
I like the one
that
with
The third one, that bullshit.
No, I think
the third one.
what happened with that. I think that the college thing would have worked. I just didn't like the music. Like if they had to.
That nigga wanted to be a rapper. That was hot at the time.
I think if you actually
now every movie niggas be podcasters.
I didn't think the third. I don't really remember the second one, but the third one with the because
I think the college idea was pretty.
Yeah, that was not bad to me.
Nah, the first scene that nigga started rapping, I said, nah, I cut that shit immediately
It was
off.
if you would have took the music out of it and it just would have.
Sorry, I lied to you, Martin. I'm not gonna watch this shit.
I like the college idea. I did like that. Like I like if the execution would have been better.
You know what? I'll say this. I feel like with sequels like that, it's the time frame too. Like had they would have made it a year or 2 after Big Mama's House, it probably would have, because you got to remember the same style of script writing, the way it's filmed, all that plays a part in it as well. Like you can't. That's like for me.
And niggas was excited to see Big Mama's House too. I was there.
Like you can't
let down
certain time frames. The world evolves. The jokes that you may use, all that is not as catchy no more. Like
I would agree, but then you have the Bad Boys movies.
But
you have the Best Men. They
did amazing though.
I didn't like the Best Men too. I didn't like it.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but
it was completely different from.
Is
the
it
first
because
one.
they made it a sob story instead of like?
I don't know. I think it was
but
the time frame.
You may be
Did
the
you like
minority.
the series that they made out of The Best Man?
Clearly not, because I.
But
didn't
you
know
may be the
I
minority.
didn't know they had.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't even know
That
they
series?
had a series. Like
Oh, you got to go watch that. Then.
Phenomenal job.
Yeah.
certain stuff.
I think you need to
like
go
when
back to
it's-
that.
When
Yeah.
the time frame is too far apart,
But that's not life,
don't
though.
be-
That's not life.
that is like
No.
But see,
they
I-
change. Like you're trying to fit. For me, it's like it's a brain psyche. You're trying to remake something that
It's a
came that was in this
continuation. It's
setting.
not a.
Like okay, for example, Jumanji. You can't have a sequel to
Damn,
something.
I like the remake.
And then
Folks like the-
but the
these
time
movies
frame
make millions
is
and
10
billions.
years, 15 years apart. The world has completely evolved. The style, the aesthetic has changed.
Okay,
It's
but
not going to be.
we haven't even introduced ourselves. But you got to understand, they changed with it. It became a board game, and then it became a physical game.
And it was lame.
But you have
And then it was lame.
Are we going off?
hated it.
If we're talking about it a personal opinion, then that's fine.
I'm
but,
going off
But
of-
this is what I will always argue. If we say movies, if you say it's a time frame, but life has a time frame. So if you endure a particular character, and if you want to follow the individual, I don't see nothing wrong with a changing of time.
I think it ruins the movie to me. I think I think Bad Boys maybe have made it, but I feel like overall, when you have that age gap of when you do a sequel, I feel like the times have changed, so it's not going to be the same. I never really care for sequels if it's too far apart.
I feel like because I aged with
feel
them,
that.
I don't see it.
I think it depends on like writing.
It's
and
the
stuff
writing.
too.
It's the writing, yeah.
Because
It's
for
always the
me,
writing.
like going back to Best Man, I could see people arguing that the Best Man holiday is like, fam, I was not expecting to go into the movie and
Correct.
see this shit.
Yeah.
No offense, I loved it, but if you're not going in there to see a sob story filled with cancer-ridden shit,
Yeah.
I get it. I feel you. Best Man, the series that they made after that, what do they call it? Final Chapters?
Final Chapters.
I like the way they did it because, of course, shit, at that point, Holiday was 2013, and now this one came out maybe 23,
I'm so
22.
confused
Yeah.
at the
One of those. So we're talking even 10 years damn near with the first one, maybe more than that.
Maybe more, yeah.
And then 10 years in between
I
the
will
second one
always
with the
argue.
series. But I like how they did it because with the writing, they wrote, these are characters that can age,
Yeah, and develop.
And
with
did.
the stories that they
Yeah.
come up
Yeah.
with, because now all these folks, you got kids now. So when you can write it well, and that's where projects either go crazy or they fall short. The writing, people do not. think hard enough about the importance
agree.
of that writing room. If y'all that writing room ain't there, a lot of these movies that could have been good are bad, and a lot of these movies that are bad could have been good.
I will also say it all depends, because you can have something good on paper, and then once it gets
And then the
going,
talent can't do it.
and and then other outside things happen. So it always a toss up. But what I would say, I'm pro sequel remake, because at the end of the day, if you have a good story, and if it fall flats, okay, cool, that's just a movie that we did. If not, you got two good movies. I've never been to one.
Yeah.
I'm nostalgic, but I'm not overly nostalgic.
Yeah, when they came through, like, I ain't gonna lie, when they came through with Bad Boys 2, I was like, man, this shat on Bad Boy 1.
Yeah.
When they came out with Rush Hour 2, I couldn't say it shat on Rush Hour 1, because those two movies are like brother and
Rush
sister.
Hour 2 is better.
But
that's what was
Rush
the
Hour
time
1,
frame.
it's the same formula for me, and 3 years apart.
Yeah.
We good. Like,
Exactly.
But,
That's what
okay,
I'm
so
saying.
even with a Rush Hour 2 and Rush Hour 3, it's not that these guys, it's not
Now,
that
2
they
and
got
3.
older. Yeah. It's not
That's
that.
the difference.
It's a difference in time. That's
had to grow on me.
That's a
Exactly.
society. That's a society thing. That's not them though. Mm-hmm. That's not you. Now you can't have Jackie Chan saying nigga, and Chris Tucker's not saying nigga like that. That's a society thing.
But
That's
it's
not a.
But I'm saying right. It is a society thing, and that's my point of what I'm saying. When you take years and years, 10 years plus, to make a sequel to a movie, the society has changed. The social norms, the jokes, the
shit, the
everything.
niggas that's still hot.
Right, even
But
their personality changes. So it's like, for me, it never really works out too tough, because
But I would argue I'll always argue, if you have these characters that you watch 1 and 2 for years and years on end, and they decide to do a third one after you watched it so much, and then the younger generation has seen 1 and 2, not everybody want to see 3. So you also have to think of that as well. I mean, you just have we was just talking about Beetlejuice where you came in, right? That movie is 30 years old at this point.
Exactly. That's why I watched it, because I was a fan, but I don't think that after seeing it, I don't think the second one was necessary.
Okay, so let's go. I always argue and say, we didn't need this. Who asked? Beetlejuice 1 isn't necessary. So here's the thing.
It was necessary.
When we get, no, it's not necessary.
Classic.
But when
Now-
we get at
okay, we argue too. Now,
face
wait,
value.
pause. Now it's getting opinionated, because it
It's
ain't
all
even
opinionated.
no.
This is all
mine
opinionated.
is saying based off my opinion is not based off of the movies are straight up trash. I feel like with the time frame overall, it's not as sequels are. The two, it's a second version. Usually, most sequels they try to keep it around the same time frame.
That's it.
So
That'd be dope.
it's unrealistic to expect.
Yeah, sequels
This is supposed
being
to be in that
far
same
apart is
time
Here's the
frame,
thing.
and it's
Yeah.
10
Here's the
years
thing.
apart. It don't
Here's
make
the-
sense.
here's the thing.
It's odd to me.
Everything we're talking about,
'Cause these niggas
everything
staying
we're
alive
talking
and
about
staying
is
in
an
shape.
opinion.
Right.
The only thing that's facts here is we can look at the numbers.
But you basing
And I'm gonna tell you
off of,
right,
but you saying
I look at, because we're talking about
necessary.
show business, right? We're talking about show business,
I'm basing
right?
off of any first sequel is a necessity. You say that's why I
No,
said
I
we're
don't.
arguing two.
I'm a
different
firm
things.
believer in nothing we like is a necessity. So when people say
If
stuff
I'm
like,
talking about a sequel movie, the first
said,
one
on the
has
base
to be
root of
the
life.
first
No,
one
no,
has
no,
to be
right,
a
right, right.
necessity.
We don't really
That's
like
what I'm
shit.
saying.
it's a statement I always argue with O
Like,
about, right?
that don't
People
make no
say, well,
sense.
who asked for this? Well, this is not necessary. And I'm like, this is my mind. Like none of this is necessary. But I also think about it, it's show business. So right, I think, and then we were talking about the Beetlejuice, right? The movie has already grossed in its third week, fourth week, more than that first movie has ever.
Because it was
grossed.
extremely popular.
And it was bad. That was bad. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
What?
The Beetlejuice, the
Beetlejuice
new
2.
one.
The first one is
It
classic.
was not exactly.
We saw it as a family.
Don't tell Kev that.
It wasn't
And it's
No,
bad.
no,
Don't get me wrong.
But it was not the same
Don't say
at
it
all.
again.
It
Yeah,
was
I wouldn't
Bro,
say
I
it was
promise you,
trash.
listen, I promise
but
you,
I'm not. Well, I don't need to watch it again.
I
Exactly.
promise you. I
Facts.
promise you.
Yeah.
That doesn't it's
No,
all
again.
it's all opinion. Bro.
No, of
I don't-
course. Yeah. I understand, but I was so.
But
I was
feel
like,
I feel like had they would have made Beetlejuice 2 years, 3 years after the first one, it would have been a hit.
But that's not how
I
it
see.
really
But see,
no,
I don't. I was gonna say I don't necessarily.